42-0. That was a 30-minute round. A little more than 3 minutes.
And that's the beauty, I think, of a lot of these maps. So Zavad is one of them. Also, this map, any map that has an equal burn, where you can have 3 flags or 4 flags or, God forbid, 8 flags. You can have a lot of these games that go off forever because the burn kind of sits on an even burn 3-3, 2-2. Lets kind of teams really wait it out, get situated, then push onto a flag. Get that 4-2 burn or that 6-2 burn, whatever it is.
I think what was interesting about last round was that we saw Expandus really be in that mobile spawn station, really moving around to get some troops to the ground. I think that was, I didn't notice that for the first 15-20 minutes, and I think it was something done there after the fact.
Sure. And what's interesting to note here is blue team, who is now on red team, so viewers keep that in mind. We're going to get confused. You're going to get confused, I'm sure. It's going to be a little bit mentally disorienting, but they did not go for a heli push underneath the C flag this time, which is unfortunate because it was really cool, but they probably expect to be countered this time, and they still have the flags here. Blue team is on C. Oh, worked out in the end. Was that a parachute or is that a infantry walk-on? They're all parachute. That is all paradrops.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's huge.
Look at it. It's clearly from Team Blue. It does get taken out in that initial push. What's interesting is that neither team is dedicating that many resources to Charlie Squad. We got Infamous Scorpy on the top. We got Fifth Park at the top. Is anyone below? No one.
I can't tell. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I don't think there's anybody. This is very interesting. Nobody's on C or B. I think blue team strategy was to get on top and kind of zone out red team, and that's what they've done. But I think red team will weasel their way in here. It's looking like it. Yeah, they got a couple stragglers to sneak inside.
It does look like the Team Red is taking Charlie, as you mentioned, with Pinchy Little Lobster.
These names are great. Some of them not so creative. A couple Clarks not too creative, but Pinchy Little Lobster, I like it. I'm not a boomer. Classic meme. Good stuff, guys.
Good stuff.
Really rolling it in here. That's what the community is all about. Let's see. We have blue team taking A flag. Still nobody's taking B flag. That's very interesting, but red team is on it right now.
They are taking it. And I believe that you do have the MKV asset in this. Isn't that right?
The MKV is that the exhibitor floating thing that has the minigun in it? Yes, yeah. That is in here. I have not seen anybody use it though, but I don't know why. It's not banned. Battle pickups are totally allowed. They're not really that broken, honestly.
And we did. I did see it.
And it can do a lot of damage.
Round one. Very
really
briefly.
interesting. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot of damage. It will die very quickly if you shoot it with just a rifle. But it has a minigun on it, and it floats around, and it shoots people. So I'm not sure what else you could ask for, really. That sounds like a lot of fun. And it can do a lot of work if you play it correctly. Just mow down people.
It is. So, team... the U.S. side, which is Team Red...
Confusion.
Is, I mean, they have a little bit of push on Fox. Is it... we have a transport battle? No, it's just Black Eagles flying his teammates. Fast Cap. Delta, but does get taken out of the process.
Was that a Sarah? That was I shot, whatever that was. Looking down.
There's
the exhibitor right now. Oh, exhibitor's down. Never mind. So blue team has a 4 flag hold, but they're losing F quickly, though they are trying to retake it. Red team is trying to retake A, but there's 3 armor assets for blue team there, kind of holding that off. They have 4 tanks coming out of their spawn right now. They need to make that push. They need to get this pin back quick. They are down 40 tickets already. Not insurmountable, but it doesn't help.
No, mostly not. I'd love to see them to get back A and just establish a line, but it's a lot of territory to cover. Patton's taken out. So go check out Fun Hit, also on Team Red. Also taking Alpha back for his favor. There to easy in the back. That's good. Maybe we'll see some even tickets from here on out. But I looks like you got 3 different squads on Team Red pushing on Fox. That's going to be hard for the U.S. side to keep that going, hold it together. Also seeing so interesting armor pushes on Alpha from the Russian side. Yeah, grab it.
Is he expected to be in the hover tank? Is that what he's doing right now? I haven't checked in on him, but I assume that's what he's going for. And right now we have a 2-flag burn for blue team, which is a bit of a deficit, but they have tickets to spare. Right now we have oh, nope, never mind. Now it's a 3-3 equal burn for both teams. We'll keep this match going for a long time.
It is. I do like the M3 Python box, though. You have lots of squads.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a couple spawn beacons there. There's a Mav up. Blue team does have the numbers to contest this, but they probably just don't have the position in yet. They're waiting for their heli to come back in, but they're giving time for red team to bring in the tank.
Galgusan does get taken out, but Fox is being contested by Team Red on the U.S. side. He's ran it out. At the same time, Alpha's also being contested. In fact, it looks as if that Slay from Team Red, who's on the U.S. side, is trying to push on out against that armor. Although not... Oh, I didn't get the kill on that. It's unfortunate.
So, I don't know if you noticed, but he's attacking those two tanks, which are just not carrying. It's 1 tank versus 2, but also the blue team tanks were parachuting in from behind Slay, dropping javelins on him from the air. That is maybe not lethal. It certainly contributed to his death, but it's very annoying.
Yeah,
you have to waste your APS, shoot down those people.
A distraction go a long way. Checking out Red FX, who's on the Mav, calling things out with his teammates. Lots of armor pushed in his location. More or less even. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a speed difference, but at this point, it's kind of a wash. Now, what I'd ask you, what do you think that Team Blue should be doing? The RU side to kind of change things up. They've been holding Alpha, which is great.
Yes.
I feel like that they really got to take back Delta, or else their tanks are going to have much harder time to get out to the locations.
And that looks like what they're doing right now, which is good. That's what they need to be doing, but they are going to lose A, so that's probably going to be an even break. This was their strategy last round, and this is strategy apparently in this round as well, where they really want those middle 2 flags, which is great. They're really easy to hold if you have the ability to get into them and hold B, kind of push C, vice versa. But having both of them locks you down. But they need to do something else as well. So that's what they're doing right now. They've got a lot of assets on E. They've got a lot of people on D. They're losing A, but they are going to get that 4-flag burn, which is good. But they need to keep it up then, and I don't know if they'll be able to do that. We'll just have to see what red team goes for here as it turns to counter.
It's really hard to get a difference now at this point, but Alpha is being taken by Team Red on the U.S. side. But hey, they got that 4-point hold on Team Blue, and yeah, they don't have much of a commitment on terms of BC hold, but it does concern me as Slay and his squad on Team Red pushing up on that Charlie Bravo point. Now they're on the top, just nearly as much, but they can go around and get underneath it and go get it if they want to.
Yeah, so far solid 4-flag hold. They're down 120 tickets, but that'll go away real quick here, provided they just get some frags, hold the flags. They're tickling F a little bit with an IFV, but they're not pushing onto it. That's smart. They're just kind of keeping those infantry distracted enough so they don't redeploy or try to go somewhere else. Red team is making a big push here on E right now. 2 infantry, 2 tanks, hover tank nearby near C. Heli's flying over, 2 IVs pushing up the bridge. They're going to get a E. So this is going to become a 3-3 game again. Nothing's really going to go as far as tickets are concerned. It's going to come down to frags until somebody else makes another flag push.
Watching QED, the main battle tank. They are taking back that echo point. Not sure. I'm not seeing a lot of a lot of pushes, though. We have a little bit of push on Delta. And the boogeyman for his squad. That's still a man online YouTube. Does get a vehicle hit. Also takes a bunch of APC fodder in the face. They are granting out, though. That's positive.
Yeah, it's good for red team now. So they've taken B. Wow, they pushed off the hover tank. So they've got E, they've got A, they got F. They're gonna keep this hold now, and hopefully get some flags back here.
It's noteworthy. Red has what? Three mavs? 2 mavs?
3, yes. Yeah, they got 3 of them, 1 on each side of the mountain. That's really handy. So there's no commander anymore. We got rid of that because, as I said earlier, the load times were a little bit wonky. But Mavs have always been something that's good, and they didn't really use them too much because there was commander mode and that has UAVs. But now the Mavs are in full force because that gives you really good intel. Yeah, and they're not hard to destroy. Take a couple bullets or a stinger. If each team had 1 dedicated stinger, these Mavs would not be up. But I think they're easy to forget about sometimes. Players don't really think there's a drone a little above them, kind of important information, even their team intel, and that's something you need to be aware of, attentive to. Because if you know where enemies are, you can play around them real easily. And I don't see any Mavs up right now for blue team at all. They're all red team Mavs.
In KS, the tank watching his position on the RU side of blue. Trying to get back that Delta point. And get some good kills in the process. Still about a 9 ticket difference in favor of Team RU. And check out the big map. Do have a big echo push. Let's go check this out. Team Blue has a few troops, but they are already outnumbered. But perhaps the spawns can help support them. In fact, who's that? Who's that? Corsair watching his fight. He's flanking, takes out kill switch BME. Will there be more? Does see others, but does get taken out. But look at that! Look at that! All the infantry that just descended on Echo. They got this back, and as long as they can hold box, it's also being contested by 1 individual. Junelle. Or Junae. No, I think it's Junelle. Also taken out. Hey, with Fox being held, and as long as they can maintain Delta, and so it doesn't look like Delta is being countercapped by Team Blue. See if they can get it back. But like, should get a pretty decent lead going. But they gotta secure all these. And I think the challenge is that they put a lot of resources into one. They get it, but they're not reacting fast enough when there's a new front.
Yeah, that's there's a fight going on in F right now, and I mean both teams need this to get done. And it looks like it's going neutral. Red team has, or blue team has the assets there. They really do. They just need to make sure they capitalize on it. And I think they're going to get it. So it looks like they're pushing them off. They're going to have that flag. That's going to give them a 4 flag burn, which is what they need to kind of maintain their lead right now. Red team can come back. Not difficult. It looks like they're making a push on C. Hover tank, couple of infantry. The hover tank has had to go through a lot of mines to get there. That is a big
piece of that mine. You gotta be careful.
Looks like they are taking C, just briefly. Powerful burn though. This is going in their favor. Got a snowmobile above it, so I think blue team's gonna sit on the flag, maybe above it, and then retake it once Gravity leaves. Because Gravity's in there right now, just mowing down infantry.
Let's check out Gravity's tank fighting, taking out more, and cab at the same time. Bad. Pal 21 asks, where are the choppers? No attack choppers on this map, but transport helicopters are.
Yeah, so we banned the helis, not because helis are really bad here, but because we don't want to enable blowouts. If one team got both helis and just played really passive with them, they could shut down every single one piece.
That would be a problem.
Base. It would be bad, yeah. And maybe in a smaller environment, you know, it's 10v10, it wouldn't be as much of an issue. But when you've got a lot of players at different skill levels, you kind of need to minimize that potential blowout. That can really happen. Especially when you put really 2 good players in each chopper, it is a very high chance of just completely destroying it.
Move on to other perspectives there. I'm going to go and check out Black Eagles and transport heli. Moving around, trying to perhaps get spawns in for his teammates. He's going down right now. He's ahead. Way out in Foxtrot land, way out south. Are we going to see a transport heli for transport heli duel right now? We may. They see each other. They're shooting at each other. Heli down. Black Eagles. Taken out. Looks like Bravo's the next hotspot here, and Blue on RU will be in his hands.
Yeah, 4 flag burn is definitely looking good for Team Blue. I don't know if Russian side is just better on this map, or if this is just maybe just a good strategy that's out here. There's 2 IVs for red team that are sitting by E, but they're not pushing towards Z. There's only... Okay, now there's a second lap coming in the reinforce. I think there was a moment there where they should have pushed, and they probably did. And now they're probably going to get back cap on A. There's 2 blue team tanks pushing in right now on A. And they probably rotate the heli over as well. Really kind of zone the A flag if they needed to. I think blue team has a solid control in this match right now. It's going to be hard for red team to break out.
It's going to be difficult, so let's go check out Macro's lair. Pushing up on Charlie Point. On the other side. There's a lot of violence going on, and it does get taken out. That's to his team's detriment. But they are still pushing through. Skittles sees one, takes that one, or at least tries to. Okay. All catching up. Very nice. To 45, and we do see even hold, although we do see Alpha perhaps being contested by Red. Gravity in his way to get on that tank, get on that vehicle, go that tank. Does see another tank though. Is he gonna be able to survive this? Check it out. He is gonna get flanked hard. Look at these 2 tanks pushing out. One front, one in the back. Didn't even need the back guy. Didn't even need him. Down. Way fast.
We got blue team now holding 4 flags. Contesting C, I think they're going to take it. That's not good.
No.
Team, you are in a tough spot right now.
5-1 hold, and Charlie's being defended.
Yeah.
By the 5th
and they're losing A. They just lost a tank there. Their second tank is backing up. Third tank in spawn.
They gotta do something.
They have to. They have one single infantry going to F, and that's it. It's still on rotation right now.
Yeah, I see
they don't have any other rotations.
That's a key part of that Team Red. Trying to get back Charlie. Trying to clear it out. No luck. Going to that boogeyman. Same challenge. They are getting it back, but boy, that 5 cap hold begins to hurt. Down by nearly 200 tickets now at this point.
They're bleeding very quickly, and they're losing B. They got C, but they lost B. They didn't hold the other one. That's not good. They've got to focus on getting their gimme back, holding C, and then going from there to contest B. They're getting B back. That's good. That's good. So they have these middle flags. If they get A, in which they have 4 tanks now, they will stabilize the burn. That's what they need to do. Stabilize the map.
Help me out here,
to another flag.
I see that Team Blue, the RU side, has 2 hover tanks. Does that imply that one of the hover tanks was stolen?
it is possible. If they got the A flag or the D flag, then they got the map spawn there, they will have that flag, and they'll just deprive the enemy team of that asset.
Big deal. It's a big deal to have that deficit. Because if they lose that tank, well, as much as...
yeah, you're correct. You're totally correct. So, yeah, hover tanks in all the maps for DLC 4 do not spawn in base. They only spawn on flags. So that means they took the A flag, got the tank off that flag, and have deprived blue team of it, or red team of it, the entire match.
Wow.
Or at least recently, which is, that's huge. That's another tank that you get that the enemy team does not get.
That could be a big contributing factor here. That could be a huge factor. Going to ESFQ fire. Trying to hold down Team A. Or on the A point. Fast cap, just taking it. 4-point hold for Team Blue on our U side.
Yeah, it's looking good for them.
Even going so far as trying to contest on Bravo.
And I think they're doing a good job of it. So we have red team here on D. They're getting the D burn. This should have been done a long time ago, but they're just now doing it. Again, it's halfway. They have half the tickets of blue team, which is not impossible. There is a comeback that has the potential there. They have to lock it down right now. They need to get 3 burn, and they should have done that a while ago. Obviously, I'm pointing out Captain Obvious stuff here, but that has to be something that they're focusing just to stabilize the map. You cannot be at a deficit on this map. It's not a 1 flag deficit; it's a 2 flag deficit because of the need to burn. Looks like they're unable to hold B. They're going to lose D for sure. D's got 3 armor assets on it. There's no way they're holding that. I don't think they're going to be able to get F.
No,
there's a tank and a heli and 2 infantry. It's burning quick. They need some triage here quick, and they're not getting it.
No, I mean 386 to 140, 230 seconds.
So this makes me wonder if this was. I think. I mean, given the first round, especially given blue team's incredible start with the heli, I don't think this is a matter of imbalance between team skill. I think this is a team strategy and like team coordination thing. Blue team, you showed in the first half of the first round was kind of slow on the rotations, but they've really picked it up on the second half of that round and on this round. I think they've got the rotations down pat. They've got their back caps going on now, and they have some good strategies that they're employing. And red team just isn't able to catch up. It's keeping them on their back foot constantly.
It is. 379 to 97. A 300 ticket lead in favor of Team Blue. Okay, now pitch to the Lobster, who is doing a little push on Charlie Point with his squad mates. He's got to push the speed difficult, particularly if you have an entrenched infantry, because their guys get taken out. They're going to be able to respond or revive. I do like Abaddon, though. Abaddon with the snowmobile and maybe C4 on it, perhaps?
Oh, yeah.
So.
Look at him go. He's going very wide.
Oh, yeah.
Not a bad idea, but I think he's going to get hit by a tank here. That tank has to see him. He's out in the middle of the open.
Oh, yeah.
He's dodging. He's weaving. He's going for it.
No,
Did he get
nothing.
it? Oh, nothing. So close.
That was close. That was very close.
A lot closer than I thought it was, for sure.
Now this doesn't make any sense. I'm seeing now 2 transport helicopters held by Blue right now.
Oh no, that's not good.
So, just to explain the relevance of that, everyone, that each team gets a transport helo. If you lose a transport helo, that's depriving you of a mobile squad, a spawn point. You can move anywhere you want. And so, Team Blue is not even really trying. Or excuse me, Team Red is in a position where they don't got anything.
That is, I think that's going to seal up the map here. I mean, there wasn't much hope at the 50 ticket mark for red team, but this is that just kind of seals it up. If without a heli, it's really hard to rotate around the map. Looks like that's going to seal the game. 4 flag burn for red team or blue team. Gonna end the round here. 0 to 347, 348.
Yeah, at 348. That's the end of the first map. Team Blue takes it again. Way to go, Team Blue. Some very innovative strats. Some innovative strats when it comes to this map. We'll be going to map 2, Pearl Market, in just a bit. We got a few minute break, or are we going immediately to it?
Oh, no, we'll do a little break here. I'm sure the teams get their teams organized, get going.
This really makes sense. And look at the scoreboard. Pitch Little Option did a great job, 23 and 16. Wow, Rapida and Inks. I'm not a boomer. Solid 2+ KD ratios. Solid. Very impressive. Corsair, permanently an entry guy. 41-24. Good amount of kills. Very good amount of kills.
They kept on top of the ball, and that helped their team not only keep the map burn, but also frag out. And you know, when you're able to frag, not only are you killing enemy players, but you're also preventing rotations and